Welcome back to East Coast Metal Roofing presents the Massachusetts State Championships powered by Discmania. We're at round 2 for this tournament here out of 3 rounds. We're going to be at Oakholm Disc Golf Course today playing the longs. Thank you to the sponsors of East Coast Metal Roofing, Discmania and Amplified Insurance. We have a great card in store for you today. I'm Kyle Moriarty. I'm joined by Joe. How are we feeling?
Joe is feeling fantastic. Can't wait to get this exciting action underway and proud to be part of the greatest media team ever.
Today we're going to have a great card of Finn Etter at 14 down, Wyatt Mahoney 13 down, Dylan Capaccioli at 11 down, and then Lucas Oberholzer Hess at 10 down. We've got a card of kids, as they say, with Dylan being the oldest one on the card.
Yeah, I mean, each and every year the kids are getting great. In order to be a professional in disc golf, you got to be about 16, 17, or 18. Hole 1, 300 feet, go straight up this awesome hill and veers to the right. You're going to see probably some long flicks here, unless you're Finn Etter. Hole 1.
Finn's throwing a Star Leopard 3 off the tee here. Let's see if he can get the appropriate turn. Just misses the big guardian dead tree on that line. Looks like he's going to have himself a putt.
That was a perfect bend, hanging it out to the left, and just tips at the correct moment. His form is fantastic. It's so smooth, and that's a nice catch, Cam.
Oh yeah, he's going to be right there. That's a bullseye hit. We've got Wyatt stepping up with a criminal. I mean, I hope he doesn't have a record.
I mean, everybody loves that song, Smooth Criminal by Michael Jackson. Let's see how smooth Mr. Mahoney actually is.
Oh, he just came over it a little bit. That's definitely kind of first hole nerves I'd put it down for.
Yeah, it looks like he was yanking on something stable, trying to get it out to the left and then fight back hard.
Dylan's going to be reaching for a reblend D2. Swings a little left.
What?
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, that's the traditional flight you're going to see out of the righties here. Hanging it out nice and hard, yanking on something very stable. Next up we have Mr. Lucas.
Yeah, this is the first time we're going to see him on the channel. We heard his name a bunch. He got a bunch of eagles over at Meadowbrook. Hopefully we see that continuing in today. There are some par 4s on this course that are definitely in that eagle range. He is throwing an orbit drive here off the tee.
Yeah, in hole 1, if you're looking at stats and you love the numbers as much as we do, 42% of the field carded the birdie on this hole.
Wow. 42. I'm almost shocked.
42%. This is not an easy hole. You hit left or right early, you're going to be scrambling here, much like Wyatt is, to save the 3.
You know, it's a scramble, but this is a scramble that these players in the lead card of an MPO tournament here in A-Tier, you should have this all day.
Yeah, absolutely.
We got Dylan doing his best impersonation of a velociraptor in the woods.
Woo!
Nails the birdie putt.
That's a great putt.
You know velociraptors are actually birds?
I did not know that.
Yeah, I learned that.
Yeah, and this is the view from the jungle. Great putt there by Dylan.
Yeah, so he's feeling good right now. That's a huge putt to start the round off with. On 41%, you're gaining a stroke on most of the field. Wow. Another easy birdie there for Lucas. His hair's flowing. He's looking like a lion out there today.
Yeah, he's sponsored by Pert Plus and also West Side Disc.
And Finn just dropping. That is probably the closest drive you might ever see on this hole. That was so good.
I would agree.
That's going to bring us to hole number 2. Joe, what are your thoughts here?
Hey, hole 2, 405 feet. This is a very difficult shot. It starts off as a hyzer, as a righty, and kind of travels along this nice little path. And it keeps going. It keeps going. Once again, it's 405 feet. Most people, 78% of the field took a 3 here. This is a very difficult hole to take a 2.
Wow. Yeah, this is definitely a hole where you step up and you think about, this is a bonus. Bonus birdie right here. A lot of players are thinking about maybe trying for the 2, but the biggest mistake would be going for the birdie and getting a bogey. There's a hole where you kind of either have to par this. Finn is going to be reaching for a Star Destroyer. Yeah.
Had a nice little tip up and a ride here. I think he played the hole actually perfectly. He's past the short basket, and he should have a position there to potentially card a 2.
See, I think Dylan's shot here, this forehand lines up so well for this shape. So if I was going to put money down, the forehand is the ideal birdie shot for this hole. Dylan's throwing a flippy feedback. So let's see if he can get the appropriate amount of flip.
It's looking good.
I think it's a little too much.
Just a touch.
He's feeling it.
Yeah, I want to give him a little bit of feedback there. Don't yank on it quite as hard, Dylan, but great effort. All right, come on, Lucas.
Lucas going for the backhand. That's shocking for the forehand he just threw on 1. Going to backhand here, he is throwing a Gold Explorer, so a 7 speed.
Yeah, nice and high. That's got to get down.
It looks like he might have a putt. I was wrong. Sorry, Lucas.
I think he's going to have a putt, but it's going to be obstructed. It's going to be in some tall, I'd say, overburden over there. Mr. Mahoney with a nice ride. He's about, from my point of view, looking like 70, 80 feet away.
See, I was going to put him more in that 50-foot range. He was throwing an Explorer as well, so that's 2 Explorers out there, Christopher Columbus and Francis Drake, another famous explorer.
Yep. Don't forget Magellan. Here's Dylan.
Yeah, that's conservative,
Yeah.
It's preventing a major mistake, giving it a chance. Let's see if Wyatt can kind of give this a nice little...
He's going to be out and to the right. I think his number one concern was don't come up short, don't come on that left side. Up and to the right is going to be a nice little pan out area.
There's a couple rocks on this green that can definitely help the disc roll away a little bit. Oh, Finn is so smooth.
It is so smooth. Sponsored by Johnson Baby Powder. That was just a little flick of the wrist. This flight is fantastic, Kyle.
Wow. Just so casual.
Yeah.
So clean.
He almost
so
steps
crispy.
up. He steps up to it like, do I really have to do this?
Right? Like, guys, you're making me putt this.
Yeah, look at that smile.
It's in.
It was a great putt.
And you have to remember, he's 15.
That's unbelievable.
He's 15. Wyatt's 16. Lucas, I believe, is just 20.
Oh!
All right, so we saw 1 birdie. How many birdies in the field were there?
On hole 2, we're looking at, it looks like 4%.
So that's 2 birdies. What was the other player that birdied it?
That is a great question. And just taking a look at it right now, we happen to see that it was Finn Etter along with David Norman Jr. the second.
Nice.
Congrats to David.
2 birdies on this hole. That is, that's wild to see in such a deep field with so many good players that can go attack from forehand and backhand.
Oh yeah. Hole 3, 241 feet. This is a bit of a challenging hole. You should see a lot of flicks here, especially as a righty. You're going straight ahead. The only danger is missing this first tree directly in the middle, and then it kind of pans out to the right. It is a fast green down into the right side. People have to be careful about landing too close to the rock. And here comes Finn.
Finn's going Champ Rhino. Never knew he was such a Rhino guy.
Yeah, a lot of people on the Cape enjoy the Rhino, especially after Mr. Brian Harrington, who was the father of the Rhino.
Oh, nice shot out there. Looks like he had a little roll away from that tree. That putt should not be an issue for him. Dylan's definitely throwing an A5 here.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised by that A5 shot.
Looks like he'll be about 25, 28 feet.
Yeah. Luke is going with a BT hybrid anvil. Kind of a friendly kick there.
I would say he doesn't hit that. He's going to be down in the garbage on the right, so definitely a favorable kick.
That'll be kind of one of those tester putts, see how he's feeling. If he's really feeling it, he's going to run it. But if he's not feeling quite himself, expect to see the layup.
Really pushing the left side here. This is a great shot by Wyatt.
That was some great trust. Happy to watch this follow flight from the catch cam. See just how this swings in.
Oh,
Wow. Take that, rock.
I just went to an amusement park this past weekend, and that is definitely parked.
Oh, come on, Finn. That is
Does it
gross,
again.
dude. You can tell, like that was a 45-foot putt that he had to put a lot of effort on with that elevation change. Just look, you can't even see him in the same frame.
Yeah, and it hit pro side too, upper right-hand corner. Fantastic.
Oh, what a putt from Lucas. Another putt that's outside the circle, 40 feet, sneaks it in there. You can tell that if he missed that thing is going quite a ways.
And this is what it takes to be on the lead card. You have to hit those putts. You have to hit those 40, 50 footers. Now let's see if Dylan can connect. He's probably circle's edge. He just got big putted
Yeah, he got
twice.
big putted. But I'm glad to see that some players are still affected by that drop off behind the basket. Hate seeing somebody missing a birdie putt, but as a course designer, Spencer's probably loving seeing that little feature exposing some nerves.
Yeah, hole four goes up this lovely path. You have two gaps on the left, on the right. This is a tough hole, to be honest with you. It's 256 feet, and 31% of the field card the birdie here. And as you get up a little closer to the basket, it's on some lovely hanging chains.
Is there OB on this hole?
There's definitely OB on the left side. A lot of people will come into play with it. Finn just takes that out of the equation. Up and to the right, very safe shot.
Yeah, he's going to be left with maybe a slightly awkward putt from around 20. There's two kind of lines. You can go straight and test a lot of these little smaller trees, or this kind of hyzer line that you're seeing these players take. Lucas just gets hung up a little bit, hits one of these guardian trees. This is a hole that you either hit the line or you don't.
Yeah, you can definitely turn it into a 4 very quickly. If you're hitting where Lucas did, he's got a little bit of a troublesome up and down. And Wyatt, this is so smooth, Kyle.
That is pushing that OB line left from our vantage point. Don't quite get to see it. Dylan going A5 forehand. That looks like it's going to have the right amount of snapback. Kind of testing that OB line mid-flight and finishing back towards the basket. We're going to see how Lucas can scramble. This is his first really kind of upshot he's had.
Yeah, taking it out.
Oh, no.
That's out of bounds. That
He
is
found
OB.
That's a huge mistake. And he's not that close here. So he went OB pretty early.
God damn.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough hole for Lucas. We know he's going to be able to bounce back. You can see the frustration there.
Oh, man. Oh, and he's still out. Yikes. Oh, good putt, though.
That's a very good putt.
Oh, yeah. See, Dylan snapped back really nice. Good birdie with that A5.
Yup.
You see, if you land in the wrong spot on this hole, this basket is tricky. It's in between 3 trees. So there's now 3 sides of this basket where you're kind of blocked off.
That's the last time. That's weird.
Yeah, and those 3 trees actually form a scalene triangle. And a fantastic putt by Mr. Wyatt Mahoney on the left side. His drive was really, really nice. And let's move on to hole 5. Hole 5, 400 feet. This travels downhill. If you land on the right side, there's a ton of danger over there. If you land on the left side, there's even more danger. It kind of slopes back down this lovely hillside and to the right. And this hole averaged about a 2.89. Very nice hole.
Finn's pulling a quantum aura, and it just hits that tree. Probably that guardian cluster you're really looking to miss. Kicks into that right. It could be a pretty big scramble, but I have a feeling that Finn will be able to get up and down. Wyatt's going to be throwing, I mean, we got to assume it's a putter. I'm going to say he's throwing a harp. And he is. He's throwing a harp here, just trusting to go down the center. It looked a little low out of the hand. We'll see if it glides down just enough.
Yeah, I'm amazed some of these people are throwing harps on holes that are 400 feet when, you know, me as a subpar base level pro is probably throwing a harp like 210 feet. Just shows you how great Wyatt Mahoney actually is in the spin rate that he produces.
Yeah, Dylan threw a beefy feedback, and that kind of got away from him a little bit. He's going to be looking for some scrambles.
I like this play. He's a little frustrated with it as well, though.
Oh, get a good kick here.
Yeah, where's my reverse? He's
All
going
right.
to have a putt.
Yeah, he's getting a little putt. He's down there. It's there if he really wants it. Oh, Wyatt.
And it gets quick on the backside, so Wyatt's going to have a tester putt coming back.
Oh, so this is a much nicer spot than I was expecting Finn to be in. And of course he hits metal,
Of course.
too.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. When you're feeling it, Joe.
Still giving it a run. We don't even know where he is, but he's still testing the basket at all times.
All right, let's see what Dylan can also match hitting metal. Just over the top.
Ooh, that's
Ooh,
a-
little
yeah.
reaction. He's not happy about it, but he'll take it. Let's see if Lucas can find that center.
He's the closest of the group. I like it.
Oh! Yes! Harp off the tee. Putter to the dead center of the basket from, let's call that 60.
I'm going to call it 60. Let's call it 61.
Why not?
It was good from 63.
Maybe
this
even
is
6,
so
7.
pure. Right in the heart.
Oh, man, that was such a good putt. You notice his hair's up in a bun now.
Yeah, and that's the difference. Once you put the hair up in the bun, it's almost like you're playing darts right down
Streamlined.
the middle of the bullseye.
What a putt from Lucas. Incredible birdie. And now we're going to watch the rest of the card just clean up their pars. You know, hole 5 is a hole where you don't feel terrible missing it, but you definitely want it. It's right there for you. Let's see if Wyatt can pull it together. Oh, yeah. And then we'll just get a nice little tap in from Finn. This is a no-brainer par.
Oh, yeah.
All right, perfect. Hole 6 is coming up now. Joe, what do we think? What are your thoughts here on 6?
Hole 6, I love hole 6. Hole 6 is 337 feet. It goes down this lovely little tunnel fairway. Righties are going to want to throw a turnover backhand right away and travel up. This green is not too heavily guarded. Most people walk up to this hole, especially this card. They're carding and hoping for a 2.
Lucas is going to be reaching for his VIP harp again. I'm assuming it's going to be the same harp he just threw. Looking to do a little bit of flex on that. And that harp should not go too far past the basket.
Uh-oh. Dead yank out of the hand. I was over there. That side of the course definitely had some shrubbery that was super tall. Well, let's hope Lucas can find that.
Yeah. Finn's throwing his Quantum Aura again. That's a Millennium mold. If
This
anybody's
is a
not
pretty
sure.
flight.
Yeah, that is
Unbelievable.
I'm going to say that's going to be bullseye. Let's see. But this is the perfect turn, the perfect little flex. Touches the bullseye, slides just out of it.
He
What
gave that
control.
a bid. Yeah, just effortless distance, nice and smooth out of Finn.
Let's see, Wyatt.
Pushing the left side as much as he can here. And I think, that last tree kind of messed with him, but he should be about circle's edge. Wyatt obviously sponsored by Dynamic Disc in Team 978.
Yeah, Wyatt went Warden off the tee, so he's just throwing a putter. He's got such great arm speed, great control. Dylan's going to be reaching for an A5. Weird.
Yeah, I mean, we talk about it all the time. Definitely leans on it, right? And he's going to have a circle's edge putt.
Oh, what a nice spot for Lucas. after just pulling it dead right.
Wow.
And what a bid. He almost connected on another 65-footer.
This card's making no basket is safe from any distance.
Yep.
Look at that flight.
There we go. It's like you knew it was in, Joe.
Yeah, just like a slow, easy glide out to the left the whole way. Bet you Wyatt knew it was in as soon as it left the hand. Awesome putt. Let's bring it back.
And the confidence to just walk that thing down.
He did.
He's not running.
Yeah.
He's just playing,
Yep.
cool, collect. I'm just going to walk and take my time. You guys have to watch me just stroll this puppy in.
He threw it and he was just saying, thanks, guys. Thank you. With a nice walk.
Yeah. You know,
Dylan. Kind
that's
of
a
doing a
great
wobble putt there.
Great putt. Just kind of pinched up against a tree. And he's on circle's edge, too. That
Yeah.
wasn't that close. So he does not want to be left out of the birdie party. And we got Finn stepping up here. You got his father, Glenn, over there, a professional photographer, making sure he gets the best angle of this putt going in. Oh, yeah. Good
Nice
job,
job.
Finn. 3 out of 4 of our players getting the birdie here, and Lucas just should be able to just, clean up his par, no problem here.
And like I said, again, everybody giving the basket, their best shot here. They're all over it. I think each and every person touched some sort of medal, and that's what it takes to be a professional and to be on the lead card at an A-tier. Hole 7, 298 feet. That rock wall, you got to get over it, Kyle. You don't want to be to the right of it. If you're to the right of it, you're out of bounds.
Whoa.
This place, it plays slightly uphill. This is a tough, challenging shot. Finn with a nice flight. That's what I wanted to do. Crank something stable on Annie and have it fight back as a right-hand, predominantly backhand thrower.
Yeah, that was a duo wraith coming out of him. Duo wraith, not dual, duo wraith. Yeah, if you do not land inbounds on this hole, you have to go to the drop zone.
Ooh, Wyatt was pushing that.
He got lucky.
I think he did. He's in, right?
Oh yeah, he's
Yes.
inbounds. He's just a little pinched off left. This is a hole where most players want the 2 on. This is a hole where you're thinking about scoring.
Yep.
Dylan's going A5 here, pushing it up, comes up 20 short.
Not the reaction he wanted off the ground, but we know Dylan, and that should be a nice little chip shot for him.
Yeah, Lucas throwing anvil here. So a lot of slower discs out of these players.
Oh, yeah.
And that's just going to be right up there.
Yep.
Just outside the bullseye.
Awesome shot. Nice and high here, too. The trouble is, if you're up high, you can get those quick little ricochets left and right with the potential of going out of bounds. But fantastic flight.
Yeah, when you're hitting the fairway, hitting the intended line
Yep.
here, you don't really have to worry about that. If you saw it off, ooh! Oh, that uphill 22-footer. Just couldn't get that extension.
And that's the second miss we've seen out of Dylan. Usually when you see Dylan, you can count those right away when they leave his hand. Struggling just a tad bit early here. Finn with a nice birdie.
Yeah, he is just on one this weekend. Shooting 14 down, and now he's just continuing his shred fest. He's feeling so good. Dylan tapping in. Wyatt tapping in. I'm shocked to see 2 birdies on this hole from our card.
Wow.
With such a good predominant lefty and Wyatt, and then Dylan with his just short miss putt. The brand new hole 8, Joe. Brand new.
Hey, hole 8, you want to go through these uprights. This hole's 324 feet. It is a long hyzer. And it's not to this basket. We're going behind it. All the way to the back of this lovely brick wall. If you go up and over it, you are out of bounds. You can kind of throw it through the left gap and just do a hope and pray.
Oh,
and
my.
That's what Finn
No.
did. Are you kidding me?
What line did he just hit?
I think I was talking to some players at this tournament. They're like, hey, I'm just going to throw it through this left side and hope for the best.
Yeah, he just went to his quantum aura again. He leans on that disc a lot, and you can see why. He throws it so well. It's got great glide, so straight. Lucas going forehand with, I'm going to say, his anvil again.
He hit the left side gap.
It was a grand honor, and he went wide left.
There is a tight gap over there, though.
He's going to have a putt.
Yeah.
Wyatt is going to be throwing.
Pop it.
a trust.
Oh man, he hit the tree right in the middle. No one is taking the intended path whatsoever. They're all going left side.
Dylan's going to go A5 again. Ugh. Joe, what are your thoughts on this hole? Was it ready to play?
This hole is super tough, especially if you're taking that right side gap. I think the players here just said, hey, I'm going to go left side, and if I hit, hopefully I just card the par and can move on. That's flirting with the wall there.
Ooh,
The wall is OB. This is a tough hole.
Would love to see exactly how that finished. A lot of trees in the way. Finn just didn't quite get enough on it. Give it a little baby bid. And Lucas with the honor, with the 2.
Such a confident putt. You know, that's probably 35 feet, right in the heart. Fantastic putt.
Great putt. No. No way.
These baskets are fantastic, too. You seldom see that out of these.
Oh, Dylan all day. So it was a tough angle for us to truly see, but he wasn't that close to the rock wall. How many birdies were on this hole?
I can give you the percentage. We're looking at, I'd say, 16% of the field carded that. 9 people out of 55.
All right, so 9 birdies on this hole. That was more than I was expecting. Good job, though. That's for a really difficult hole. I'd love to see a little bit more down. Let's go to hole 9.
Hole 9, 283 feet. The camera doesn't do it justice. This thing goes straight downhill. I'm talking straight downhill. It is a very, very fast shot. 42% of the field. Card the 2 here. Let's see what happens.
Lucas is throwing a VIP harp. Just a nice touch little forehand flexor. It hits, gets knocked down. There's a putt there if he wants it. It's aggressive.
I like that little kick to the right there. I thought was fantastic. He looked disgusted, but
oh, this is a Halo Toro out of Finn, and that looks great.
That is beautiful. That's the flight you want to see. Push it out to the right. Make it dance. Back to the left. Nice and slow.
Let's find it. There we go.
Oh,
and it checks up right on that tree, too. Beautiful. Dylan, guess what he's going to throw?
A7?
Oh, so close. A5.
Here it is.
He gets the turn.
He got a 2.
Does it have the fade?
I think so.
Does it slow down?
We'll see.
Let's check it out. Yeah, this hole, it is simple on paper, but there is danger. The rollaway potential here is huge. There's so many big rocks out there that can kind of just snatch you. And if you do roll a little bit deep or a little bit right, there's some thick woods that can block off any sort of angle. Wyatt.
Wow.
Oh!
The mega skip after that.
Oh,
and the roll. No.
Ooh. Yeah, so Lucas is in a spot that if you're feeling good, you go for it.
Absolutely.
Any doubt in your mind, lay this thing up. Oh, he was feeling so good.
You gotta run that. Absolutely.
Hug a tree.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if Wyatt can manufacture something.
I wonder if that was out of turn there. Wyatt was way down there. They're like, yeah, Lucas, you just go, because Wyatt still has to catch a train to go grab that thing.
Hey, for having to take the B train to get down there, he hit battle.
Yeah.
So, good for him. Finn, drop in birdie. That's so clutch. He's playing so good.
23 people card the deuce on this hole. This is a great hole. This is a stable hole. Nice job with the course design on this one.
Yeah, this hole is fantastic. And that's going to be 2 pars coming in for Wyatt and Lucas. And that's going to be it for our front 9. That's going to leave us with Finn sitting at 21 down, 7 down for the round. Dylan Capaccioli, 16 down, 5 down. Wyatt Mahoney shooting 15 down total, 5 down. And then we've got some other players coming up here. Looks like we've got Casey White and RJ shooting 5 down. Some great rounds coming in. So we've got people starting to sniff a little bit at the heels.
Yeah, the tension is building. This is going to be a fantastic tournament. And we can't wait to see you on the back 9.
let's get to it. We will see you there.